Salam, in the name of God, the Compassionate, the Merciful. We came up to categorizing different waters. Now we're going to talk about its ahkam. The first one, the core. What is important about that? The important thing is that ma'ul core, or the water that we call it core, it doesn't become unclean when it meets other impurities. For example, if you a little bit of blood, actually a drop of blood, is spilled into the water, you can still use the water of core, and you can still use it to clean yourself or clean your clothes. It doesn't become unclean when it meets a certain amount of impurities. But there is actually a border, and the border is we have three factors here: the smell, the taste, and the color of the water. If the smell, taste, and color of the water changes because of the mixture of the impurities like blood, like urine, for example, if it changes, then the water cannot clean anything else. But if not, if it doesn't change, this water, because of its specifics, can clean anything that you just put it into the water. You just take out the unclean from it, the impurities from it, and then you can use it as a clean, for example, shirt. You can use it as a clean thing. It's okay with it. So the first one about core. Well, the second type was streaming water. It also doesn't become unclean, doesn't become impure when it meets other impurities. When you, for example, somebody puts a drop of blood or anything else, urinate, for example, into the water, into the streaming water, it doesn't become unclean, and you can use it to clean your other stuff also, unless those three factors that we talked about are changed: the smell, the taste, and also the color. Three of them, they should change. So this is about core and also the streaming water. The third one is about qalil, which is a kind of water which is less than core, and also it doesn't originate from the earth. This water is quite different, the ahkams that we have about this, and that's even the smallest amount of impurities, if these smallest amounts meet the water becomes unclean, impure, and we cannot use it. You cannot use it to clean other things. You cannot kind of eat that water because it's unclean, it's impure. So, and also when you want to clean something else with ma'ul qalil, you have to clean 3 times. First of all, you have to take the impurities out. Then after that, you have to kind of wash that specific thing. Either it is a part of your body or it's clothes, for example. You have to wash that 3 times. The next one goes to the water of the well. The water of the well is also like core in terms of not becoming unclean when it meets impurities, unless those 3 factors are changed. And for example, if in cases we can find, well, nowadays there are not much wells that people use. It's like a system in the cities, like a water system. But in the wells, if a part of that becomes unclean, a part of that becomes clean, then there are some specific and complicated orders which we are not going to attend to because it's not much happening for us. The last thing is the rain, the water that comes from the sky. These kind of waters, actually, during the time that the rain is coming down, the rain is raining, actually the water is coming down. During that time, even if it has actually constituted a very simple amount of like water, like a little pot, like a little place on the earth, on that spot when the rain is coming down, that is clean. You can use it, you can wash something with it. If it meets with other impurities, it doesn't become impure. If actually the rain is coming down. But if the rain finishes, then those amount of water which is on earth, if it's under the amount of core, it becomes impure when it meets impurities. Thank you very much. I'll see you again.